What's up YouTube? Happy New Year! Today I have my top 5 snapbacks of 2014. Before I get into it, I would like to touch on this t-shirt that I'm wearing for a brief microscopic amount of time. As you guys can see, this is the Snapchat Ghost tee. You got the little Snapchat Ghost right there, Ebola ready with his surgical mask and shit. If you guys want a chance to win this or another one of 3 tees, and one of those 3 includes the Starbucks long sleeve that you guys have seen me rep before, then definitely check out my giveaway video that I just posted. I'll leave a link to that video so that way you guys can go check that out for some instructions on how to win one of these masterpieces. I'm also going to leave a link to the Big Cartel site, so if you don't want to wait and see if you won, you can just go buy one for 17 bucks. 17 bucks for a brand new long sleeve is a super good deal. So I'm going to leave a link to that video, like I said, for the instructions on how to win one of these masterpieces, and then I'll also leave a link to the Big Cartel so you can just go buy one if you so choose. I also want to say, if any of you guys do your top 5 snapbacks of the year, definitely let me know. Like, tag me or tag me in the video or whatever, do a video response, and just let me know what your top 5 snapbacks are. I would definitely like to see what you guys have been copping for the year 2014. But yeah, I'm going to get into my top 5 snapbacks and show you guys what I liked and why. The number one should be obvious. If you've been subscribed to the channel, you already know what my favorite snapback is, and it'd be this one right here, the Nezu Corpse snapback, which a lot of you guys have asked me where to get this. I do not know where you can get it because I bought it off some guy's head in the mall. I was literally like, dude, that's a really sick snapback, yada yada yada, and I was really contemplating buying a snapback that had like 2 big kanji symbols right here on the front. But I saw him with this and I asked him how much he paid for it. He said that he paid his friend 50 bucks to get it, so I decided to cop it myself off him. I offered him 60, which I know is a lot of money for a hat, but I've never seen someone with this. I mean, it's like a one of one. I've never seen someone else have this hat. It's got the double snaps in the back, which I think is super dope. The quality's on point, and it's the hat that really got me into curved brims. This thing is so comfortable. I just cannot stress to you enough how much I love this snapback. There's not a single flaw in this entire piece. I mean, even the inside, like, it's got this thing right here which basically keeps the front of the crown from sinking down or anything, especially because it's like a lightweight material, as you guys can see. And yeah, as for the design, pretty simple. It just says Nezu Corp across the front, and it's got these 2 big kanji symbols on each side. Now, the number 2 snapback of 2014 would have to be the Fresh I Am and Mishka collab right here. As you guys know, I've been big on curved brims this year. I love curved brims. They're super comfortable, and I cannot stress to you guys enough how great they fit. When Paul Kansu was here, he kind of had the same mentality of like, oh, you just curve your old flat brims. But no, I'm telling you guys, it's not the same. And he tried on my curved rims and he said the same thing, like, super, super comfortable. It'll change your life. They are pretty expensive, these ones in particular, but I do have a video coming up to show you guys some cheaper alternatives. But yeah, these things are super sick. It just says death across the front, which if you guys know Mishka, it's kind of their thing, death adders. But yeah, it's really, really dope. It's got the 2 crosses on the back. The Fresh I Am snapbacks are a little more curved than any of the other snapbacks that I've had from like other companies that make curved brims. They're super well made, and I personally wouldn't recommend paying full price, to be honest. I would just recommend waiting to see if you can get a sale, because I paid full price for 2 of them, and the rest of the time I just wait till they have like 50% off sales or 30% off sales. And when they do, you can take advantage of that and get a pretty nice snapback for almost average price, since they usually are pretty expensive. If you guys do not follow the brand, you can always follow me on Twitter, and I always post about the sales whenever I see them, whether it be Fresh I Am, Karma Loop, Plunder, Urban Outfitters, Goodwill, whatever. Quick little story about the snapback. I actually did buy another one because there was a girl that I was with who was so bad. Sadly, I never had the chance to make love with on a beach or kiss in the rain. Well, actually we did kiss, and I don't think we kissed in the rain. But anyways, she actually kind of ruined it because we were all in the car one night and she like sat on it, so she damaged the crown. There's little lines. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not, since it's on the black. But I'm really particular about my stuff, so I did go buy another one, so I have 2 of these now. Usually I wear this one when I'm just out and about, like normal, you know, everyday shit, and then I'll wear the other one if it's for an actual fit and I'm trying to like dress up for whatever the occasion is. The next 3 are not curved brims, and they are mostly just there because of the design. The only one that's not there just for the design would be this one right here, and this was one of my first all-white snapbacks. I think the snapback's super sick. It just says stainless across the front. It has this really cool logo right here with just these like retro colors going down with the $ in the middle. On the back it says less, or looks, but LXSS. Really, really dope. And the first place I saw this was actually on DP The Truth's channel, and he did an unboxing for the snapback, and I was like, man, that's so sick. So I had to get one, and I actually have 2 of these, or I had 2 of them. One got damaged and I gave it to my friend. Whenever I find dope stuff, I always buy duplicates, and it's a good thing I did, because otherwise I would not have this snapback in my collection any longer. and that would be really upsetting. The next one is a little personal. You guys might not understand or care, but this one right here is the Tacoma Starr snapback. It says Tacoma on it, which is the city that I'm from. It says Stars on it, which is my last name. This is actually for a soccer team in Tacoma. Really, really dope hat. Almost perfect condition, which I think is sick. It kind of has like a retro style. It's got this all red upper with the green underbrim. And yeah, just overall a really sick snapback. And last but not least is a newer snapback in my collection, but I just love the design so much, so I had to put it in the top 5. Which is going to be this Termination snapback, I believe is the name, from 10 Deep. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm like a secret computer nerd. I love computers, and so I really like to play on the Windows logo. I thought that was really cool how it has the Windows logo, but it has the 10 obviously for 10 Deep. Then it's got this like dial-up browser logo right here with the arrow on the globe. On the other side it says Worldwide Wave, and then on the back it says 10 Deep with some kanji, which also says 10 Deep, I believe. It's got the green underbrim with 10 stitched into the bottom. And yeah, I don't really have a story with the snapback. I just think it's really dope, and I really wanted to include it in the video because I love the design of the snapback. I really do wish it was curved brim. I am going to curve it, but it's still not going to be quite as nice just because the crown is kind of meant for a flat brim. So when you curve flat brims, you see how the crown like kind of folds out like that? That just tends to happen when you do like major curves, and then it doesn't look as good. But still, it's gonna feel a lot better than it would as a flat brim, so I'm still gonna do it. Anyways, that is it for the top 5 snapbacks of 2014. If I said 2015 at all in the recording, I apologize. I said it like a million times, and then I kept having to go back and fix it, and I don't know, I just keep thinking 2015. It's because I'm living in the future, people. Like I said, go check out the giveaway for this piece right here if you're watching, and it's the year 2043 or sometime way far in the future after this giveaway was closed, and I apologize, you will not have the chance to win this, so this giveaway video reference is kind of pointless to you. And also, like I said, make sure you make a video as a video response to me or to whomever, and let me know that you showed off your top 5 snapbacks of 2014, so that way I can go check them out and see what you copped and see what you liked or what kind of stories you had with your snapbacks. I think a lot of people that are into streetwear, into clothes, always have like stories, whether it be with their sneakers, their snapbacks, their clothes, whatever, when they're out doing adventures and they ruin certain pieces of clothing, or certain pieces of clothing remind you of certain things, whatever. Just let me know what your top 5 snapbacks are of 2014, and tell some stories about it and why it's your favorite. So yeah, as always, keep it on the Starr life. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you don't play in traffic because that's dangerous.